There's a time to sow and a time to reap, and you don't do both in the same season. This is one of the most important lessons for an entrepreneur. You see, when you're working for somebody else, a steady paycheck comes in every single time. You've got a person, actually a lot of people, an entire organization standing between you and the chaos that that business is exposed to. They have ups and downs just like every other business. You're insulated from it while you're working for them and you're still getting a steady paycheck. And so you don't have to really face the seasons of sowing and the seasons of reaping, or what you could call the seasons of scarcity and the seasons of abundance. The second you become an entrepreneur, you start having to face that. And that is one of the hardest things for entrepreneurs to deal with, because one of two things will happen. During the seasons of sowing, which appear to be seasons of scarcity, they get frantic, they get afraid, they get distracted, they start hopping from one thing to another, desperate to create instant results instead of sticking with one thing and really building equity. That's the first mistake. The second mistake is during the seasons of abundance, they become overconfident. And instead of investing all that surplus back into their business, they start branching off and creating all kinds of other businesses and products and trying to grow their empire sideways instead of growing it straight up by reinvesting back into what was working. And so that's the secret to surviving these two seasons when you become an entrepreneur.